This is the Business of Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
I'm excited about today's guest. We have Mish Slade, who is the co-owner of Mortified Cows and also is the author of May I Have Your Attention, Please? Mish, welcome to the program today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey? I have gotten the chance to meet you a little bit in some of the kind of the private entrepreneur groups that we're in on Facebook, and I've seen the term digital nomad coined with you and your brand, and I've been really fascinated by this. And a lot of our target are either business owners or executives, and so I think hearing your story is kind of inspiring and lets us look out the window and say, okay, so this is a new way of doing business, and that's one reason why I wanted to have you on today. So if you can start by sharing your story and tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, sure. So my husband and I are originally from London in the UK, and we got married in 2011 and then quit our jobs in 2012, purely because we wanted to take a sabbatical and go and live in New York for 6 months, just because we both love New York and we thought that we're young and this is like the one chance that we've got to actually do this sort of thing. So the original plan was just to go to New York, spend 6 months there, take some courses at NYU, travel around, learn new things, and then come back to London and either start freelancing or get new jobs or something like that. But when we were out there, we started hearing about these digital nomads who travel the world while they work and run their businesses. And we kind of thought that sounded amazing. So we started looking into it and realized that we could do the same thing. So it kind of all started from there. We'd both done copywriting. We both did copywriting as part of our jobs in the UK. So we just thought, okay, well, we'll start a copywriting business and we will do that while we travel. And so that's how it all started. We began working on Elance and Fiverr and all of those sorts of things to start with, because we had no clients whatsoever, and we worked our way up from there.
Wow. So many of us have read books, and we talked about Tim Ferriss earlier, like the 4-Hour Workweek, and all of us entrepreneurs are inspired by seeing and reading those things, but very few actually act on it. Tell me about what it was like to actually take the plunge and quit the job and actually make that move that many who are listening maybe haven't done or have had some fear of doing. Tell me what that was like and how you recommend that be done.
Yeah, well, actually, funnily enough, I hadn't read the 4-Hour Workweek until about a year ago. So that wasn't one of my big influences. For us, it wasn't that difficult because we always thought, well, we'll quit our jobs. I mean, we both knew that our jobs weren't going to last forever. There was no real progression in them. So we kind of knew that we'd have to quit at some point anyway. And so we just thought it was for 6 months and then we'd come back and find new jobs. So it wasn't too much of a big deal for us. And I know it is a much bigger deal for other people. I think that we kind of already had the right mindset. We're always quite independent. We want to do our own thing. So we were thinking about freelancing when we got back anyway. I think that the biggest change for us has been getting rid of all our stuff. So we had a normal amount of crap in our homes and we had to basically get rid of it all.
Derek Champagne here. So many exciting things happening in 2019. Join us. Visit DerekChampagne.com.